Hello and welcome to Lead with Love, Lead with Love the channel. This is a spiritual channel. I talk a lot about black magic. I do return asunders. I do return asunders every day. Every day is part of my daily routine. Let me show you. So I have them already going, but it is part of my daily routine. It is to repel the is to return all the negative energy that people are throwing at you. It is to return all that energy back to wherever it came from. We can send the energy back. We don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay fucked up because somebody is sitting there and they're doing black magic on you, or they're doing beauty spells on you, and they're doing poverty spells and chaos magic. They're doing all this shit, and it's just like, oh my god. All you need all you need is a tea light. That's all you need is a tea light. Just get you some tea lights and be like, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna make a return asunder. You make the return asunders. They don't sell return asunders. They don't sell them. Like, they just sell tea lights. You buy yourself some tea lights, a pack of tea lights, and you make it a return asunder. How do you make it a return asunder? You make it a return ascender by writing return to sender. 3 words, return to sender. That's all you do, and that's it. That makes it a return ascender. Those 3 words, return to sender, is what makes any candle a return to sender. Is just carving those words in it. Your intentions. What are your intentions? You want to return all that they're trying to throw on you. You want to return it back to wherever it came from. You could send it back. I could send it back. I send it back every day. I do this every day, every single day. I don't come on camera every day because the summer's coming. The summer is here, and it's like, oh my god, like, the summer's here. I've been waiting for the summer to come. And I'm like, I still do my return ascenders. Before I go anywhere, I do my return ascenders before I leave the house. And I go about my day. I mind my business. You don't have to add anything to it. But if you do, I do have black salt available. Can you see it? The black salt is available. I write the ingredients on there because you can make it yourself. You can make black salt. But the black salt that I made it using the solar eclipse that was in April that just passed. The solar eclipse, the new moon, the full moon, and the new moon to close it out. So it's very strong. The new moon is once every 20 years, so the black salt is very powerful, and it is a spiritual item. I made it just to repel these negative energies. Is to repel it, is to banish it, is to burn it, is to kill it. Yeah, it's to kill it. It's to demolish it, is to get rid of it. You don't want this energy on you. I don't want this energy on me, so I'm gonna do what I have to do to get rid of it, and I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna clean my space, clean my energy, take my spiritual baths, and I'm gonna do a return ascender, and I'm gonna get rid of this energy. Like, the hell with all this shit and all these people doing all this stuff, and it's like, oh my god, like, I can send it back. I don't think they know that we could send it back. Like, anyone can send the energy back. Like, you don't have to stay stuck. People do a lot of things that I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about my story. I try not to drop names. I just try to avoid it, But I know who it is. I know who's doing the work. I know where it's coming from, And it was a while. I was confused about where the work was coming from because I thought it was from the ex-husband. So I'll say the names. The ex-husband's name is Fito with an F. But the one that was doing the work, all the black magic the whole time, was Pito. And I'm like, but I always thought it was Fito, because I was married to him, and I was with him for like 10 years. So I always thought it was him. It was like he hated me. He hated me. He was jealous of me. Like everything was a problem. I couldn't do anything right. Something was always wrong. He hated my work, me working. He hated me going to school, getting A's, getting good grades, getting a degree. Everything I did, it was a problem. And I had to drop out of college to go through the divorce process, I always thought it was him doing the negative work against me, because it was like everything was an issue. It's like he tried to take everything from me. I thought he was gay too. Like it was just all this stuff. But when everything broke, or like when we separated ways, the person that came to mind was Bito. Like Bito, why the hell am I thinking of this person? And this person I never had any kind of relationship with this person. We were never boyfriend and girlfriend. We were never an item. We were never anything. Like it was no relationship ever. Fucking ever. And I thought he was gay. Like I thought he was gay, because it's like it's no fucking way. Like it's no way. He has to be gay, because it's no fucking way. So I always thought Pito, I always thought he was gay. I was like, he has to be gay, because there's no fucking way. But whatever, to each his own. But I never said anything to anyone. I kept that to myself. I kept my thoughts to myself, and I never said anything. I was always spiritual in college, in Sullivan. I always read cards. I always did. I was always like that. But I didn't talk. I did a lot of research. I always did research. I always looked up information. I printed it out. I've been doing that since college. Since I was 18, 19, 20. I was always doing research and looking up information. And I didn't know about magic. I knew about witchcraft, but it was like everything that you do in witchcraft, it comes back to you. There's a price. You have to pay a price. You want something to happen, you have to pay a price. You want beauty spells, you want to do a beauty spell, it's going to come back to you worse. It's going to make you age. You're going to look old. If you're sitting there and you're doing beauty spells on a person, you are going to age. You're going to look old. Your skin is going to dry. You're just going to look old. That's all I can say. I learned this when I was a freshman, and I was doing all this research on witchcraft, and I was trying to find out information on it because I was curious. I never did it because I knew the warning. The warning is whatever work you do is going to work. It's going to work, but it's going to take something from you. It's going to take a piece of you, It's going to curse you 10 times as bad. Do you still want to do the curse? It would say that you will be cursed. If you're cursing someone, you will be cursed too. You'll be cursed worse than the person that you're trying to curse. Do you still want to curse a person? So I was like, oh my God, like this is so crazy. Like I would never want to do anything to anyone. I always was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do good work. I never wanted to have anything on me, and I never wanted to hurt my family. I didn't have kids. I didn't have kids, but I was like, I didn't want to create a curse that's gonna be passed down to the children. I knew that. And a lot of people don't know that whenever you do a curse, you curse your family, you curse your children, you curse everyone within your bloodline. So I knew from early on never to do any kind of witchcraft. So I studied witchcraft, but I didn't do it. I just knew how to protect myself and how to cleanse myself and the herbs and things like that. I never thought Pito had anything against me. I thought we were friends. The whole time I thought we were friends. I just thought we was friends. I thought we was cool, you know? It wasn't anything sexual. It was no relationship. It was never nothing. It was never nothing like that. Ever. But whatever, but he must have had hate towards me or some animosity towards me, because it was a time we stayed together one day, but nothing happened. Nothing ever happened. So it was no sex. It was no kissing. Nothing. It was nothing. And it was like, you know, you young, you hot and ready, and it's like, oh, you don't want it, so you go find somebody else. So I go find somebody else, and then I guess because I find somebody else, then they're mad, and it's like, what you mad for? Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand what you mad for. Like, if you never took the opportunity to do anything, then what you getting mad at the next person for taking the opportunity, for doing something? You know, what you mad for? There's no reason for you to be mad. You should not be mad. I don't understand why they are mad. You know, I still don't understand it to this day. And it's like, you know what? So many years have passed, and I never understood, like, why would they curse me? Why would Beetle want to curse me? And it was because he was mad from fucking college 18, 19, 20 years ago, and you fucking mad from back then. And it's like, why? Like, we was never together. I could never understand it. And then it was like, and then I was married, and then I'm thinking that is Beetle, but then it's like, it's not Beetle, it's Fetal. But it was like, and everyone would ask me, why the hell are you married to this fucking guy? Because he's an idiot. He was just so dumb. And I couldn't even understand, like, why I was even married to him. I was just like, you know, maybe because they're part of the family or whatever, and you think it's safe. But it was never safe. It was just always problems. I always thought he was gay too. Like everybody, I always thought they were gay, because it was just from the incident with Beetle, like nothing ever happened. I was like, oh, he got to be gay. He has to be gay. I was like, it's no fucking way. This dude, like, it's no way. You don't have no parents. You don't have nobody. You have your own room, and nothing goes down. And then my friends was all laughing, like, oh, he's just not that into you. He's just not that into you, girl. Like, you need to go find somebody else. I was like, you know, so I went and I found somebody else. But my friends were laughing at me because nothing fucking happened. And I'm just like, wow. Okay. You know, and I found somebody else to fuck around with, to be with. You know, it wasn't, I was gonna marry the person, but it was just someone to spend the time with. That's all it was. It was fucking college. It was college. Like, you know, it wasn't serious. It was college. Whatever. But then I got married to Fito. The marriage was horrible. It was terrible. It was just the worst. And I always thought they were gay. I always thought they were gay, and I was just like, you know, I was happy to be divorced, but even divorce took 4 years for the divorce to take, just to go through, because they tried to take everything from me. I lost everything I had when I went to the divorce, because I wasn't working, and I had to drop out of school, and then I had to do everything by myself. Like, I didn't have no help. Like, he never helped me with the kids or anything. And you know what he said? Oh, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, you got a good job. Because I started working in the courthouse. He never helped me. And I had to do everything by myself. The graduation, 5th grade graduation, 8th grade graduation, high school, prom. I had to do everything by myself. And it's just, but it's life, you know. I just took it like, you know what, that's why I never had more kids, because I was like, I'm not doing this shit again by myself. Like, oh hell no. And I just never thought about it. I always thought that the ex-husband was doing work on me, because he would always ask me for cleansings or he would ask me to, what does this mean or what does that mean? So it's like whoever he was with was doing work on him. I'm like, that's not my issue. And I would tell him that it is work. And he would see all the stuff that I would do. He'd be like, "Oh, you're a witch." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just trying to protect myself." But I was always a witch. That's what he always called me, a witch. That doesn't bother me. It's not an insult to me. It's like, okay, I'm just a witch. But I would never harm another person because I know the rules of it. Like, I did a lot of research when I was 18, 19, 20, and I was just doing research, looking up information because I wanted to know. I wanted to know. I wasn't going to sit there and just do shit and then you don't know the consequences of the shit that you're doing. Like, all these people, they do all these curses and they want to hurt you and they want to harm you. They want to do these love spells on you. Like, yo, I can't. It just doesn't work when you're awakened or when you're evolved or when you know. When you know people doing love spells on you, like, why the hell I like you of all people? I don't even know how that happened, but it's a love spell. That they're trying to trap you. And it's like I learned that already. That's why love spells don't work, but they still try. They still try, and then it doesn't work, and what happens is they end up obsessed. That's what happens. Why are they acting like that? Why are you so obsessed with me? It's because they did a love spell and it didn't work and it backfired and now they're obsessed. That's what happens when you do love spells and they backfire. They don't work. The person that you're trying to do the love spell on hates you and you end up obsessed. That's what happens. Love spells, the hate can be so bad, they could kill you because they could be so angry and want to hurt you. They will want to harm you, and it's like, it's not safe to be around them because they're gonna be upset. They're gonna be mad. They don't like you. Like, after the love spell backfired, it's like war. It's just gonna be a problem. But whatever. I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about the past because I never dropped names before. But it wasn't from marriage. Like, it was from fucking college more than 20 years ago. And I'm just like, wow. I couldn't believe it. Like, when the realization came, like, I just couldn't believe it. And then I always thought, I was like, maybe this fucking asshole did something. Like, maybe he did something. Because I was like, it's no way. Like, why is life like this? Like, I always wanted to be married. I always wanted to be happy. I always wanted more children. And then it just never worked out that way. And I'm just like, why? Like, this is what I always wanted. And it never worked out. But it's fine. You have to grow, you have to heal, you have to evolve, and you have to be okay with the cards you've been dealt. It's like, things don't always work out, and it's okay. You move forward, keep it pushing. Like, you can't stay stuck for too long. I learned that because it's just been hell. It's been hell for like 20 something years, and I couldn't understand where the work was coming from. And I always thought it was the ex-husband, and it wasn't the ex-husband. It wasn't Fito. It was fucking Pito from fucking college. I was like, this ass, he don't even know me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing. And it's like, how could you sit there and want to ruin a person's life, and then they come to you 20 years later and want to be your friend, and then you want to act like an asshole, a complete fucking asshole. Then you want to do more spell work on them, and then you think that they're not gonna know. You think that they're not gonna know, and this is all I do. This is all I do. Is spiritual things, cleansings, how to protect myself from black magic or from the things that people do. People do stuff to me all the time. It could be my family, it could be my siblings, brother, sister, my mother, my aunts. It could be all of them. It could be the job. It's like wherever I go, it's always a problem. It's like I'm never, it's like I'm okay. I'm all right with wherever I go. I'm okay. I'm happy. I can deal. You know, I can socialize. I can handle wherever I go. Or how you can say you can adapt to the situation or the environment of things. But it's like I know what the hell is going on. But then it's like you can't even talk about it. That's why I made the YouTube channel, because I can talk about it on YouTube without people saying, no, oh my God, I would never do something like that. But then karma comes and their life is all upside down and everything's going so bad for them. And it's like, how can I not know it was you? Like, it was fucking you. It was you. It was you this whole fucking time. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, I thought we was cool and we was never cool. Like, he was never my friend. He was always mad. He was always mad. Always mad. I'm like, why? I didn't know. Well, I don't even care. I don't even care. It's like 44, gonna be 45, and it's like 2 kids later, a divorce, and then it's like you still playing these little games from fucking college. Are you like, what? Whatever. But that's that story. The issue with Burlington Coat Factory. Everybody does Blackmagic in Burlington Coat Factory. I work in the courthouse, a unified court system. They do Blackmagic there, but then it's not the regular employees. It's the management. It's people with high positions that sit there and do Blackmagic on the employees. And I'm just like, I can't be here. And that's why I resigned. I did so much for damn New York City. New York City. It stopped at 2222 when I paused it. What was I gonna say? The courthouse, they always did work. That's why with the complaints that I filed complaints with OCA, complaints with the union, complaints with the inspector generals. I complained wherever I could complain. I complained and I brought it to people's attention, and they always hid the work. They always hid it. And then I'm suing them. I'm suing them now, and they hid the paperwork there too. So and then it's like, it's always Blackmagic. Wherever I go, people always playing in Blackmagic. How can you talk about Blackmagic? Everyone's gonna lie to you. Everyone's gonna lie to you and say, oh, you're crazy. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. And then there's no way you can prove it. There's no way to prove it. I could say whatever I say. I could say Pito and Fito. I could say both their names, but then there's no way I can prove it. The only way I know is because whatever work that's being done to me is backfiring. The work that they've done is backfiring because I'm doing Return to Sunders every day. I clean my energy. I clean my space. Leave with love. The splash. The spiritual splash. It's to remove energies, negative energies. It's to attract wealth, prosperity, abundance. It's to open the roads for you. Everything. When I mail this out, I mail it out with the sheet of the herbs that are in here, so that when you want to look for the herbs on your own, you can find the herb and you be like, I know what this is for, and you can get it and you can do whatever you want to do with it, you know. But that's why I made the listing. So when people do order, I mail it out with the listings of the herbs and the meanings of the herbs. And even with the black salt, I mail it with the ingredients. The ingredients is on there. I don't hide that because I want you to know what is in it, because you can make it yourself too. Because I sell it in 1 ounce jars. Hold on. That was my daughter. She came in, she has a key, but I'm like, whatever. What was I talking about? Talking about the courthouse. The courthouse. It was just a lot going on, and it was just a lot of magic. And then with Burlington, I quit the courthouse in 2020, and then I started working in Burlington so that I could open the nonprofit. And then it was just Blackmagic in Burlington too, and I was just like, so I quit from there too. I just left and I never came back because I established a nonprofit and I'm working on the nonprofit and I'm doing the YouTube and I'm happy in my own lane. I'm happy not dealing with people and their shit. Cause it's like wherever I go, there's people and their shit. And I'm just like, and then you have, it's like, how can you talk about it? Cause everyone lies. And then the magic from college, I found out now because now I'm dealing with Bito. And then now I notice like everything was just, he was just trying to fuck up everything. And I was like, I'm not around people. I don't hang around people. So it's like, I don't let people close to me either. So, and then if anything is off, I'm gonna know where it's coming from. And that was the only person I was talking to, or I was trying to be friends with. I couldn't even be friends because they didn't even want to be my friend. I was like, yo, I just want to be your friend. And they would just not say anything, like never reply. Like I couldn't even be the dude's friend because he had secret animosity or hate towards me, and I didn't know. I didn't know until I realized my money's fucked up and all this other stuff is going on. And I'm like, the only person that I was around or even let close to me was this dude. Once I blocked all communication, the money started flowing. Everything started moving forward. And it's like once I see a person's energy or I see their character, and it's like, I remove myself. I don't need an explanation. I don't need none of that. Like, you know, if once I see it, once I see things for what it is, there's nothing you could say to me that's gonna change my mind to make me want to ever speak to you. So it's like when I'm in your presence, take me as I am, you know, because once I see it for what it is, it's like I can't unsee it, you know. So and then it's just hard for me to be sociable. I could be all that, but I just don't like people too close to me because there's always some shit. They'll always try to do some spiritual work, and I don't know what they do. That's the whole thing because I don't do it. I just pray to God. I pray. I thank God. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm humble, and you know I would never want to be like these people because they will hurt other people to achieve success in their life. And it's like, you know, I always worked on myself. I always did my own research. I always worked. I always did what I had to do to move forward on my own so I didn't have to, I couldn't really trust anyone. Like everyone that I let around me, it's like I couldn't trust them, and it was always a problem. Like it was always a problem. Were you mad? What you mad for? Like we supposed to be working together, and then it was just always a problem. And I'm just like, oh, like it's just not working out, and I leave. I just leave. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Married, a terrible marriage, or anything. I'm like, I'm not doing this. If I'm not happy, I'm gone. But that's my story. Like that's how I just started. I'm on YouTube and I talk about Blackmagic. I talk about things and I've never dropped names. But and then it's like maybe I'm gonna have to drop the names. So no, I dropped Bito's stupid ass name and Fito's stupid ass name because everybody was like, "What the fuck you married to him for? He is like, why? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you with him? Like, he's a fucking idiot. Like, oh my god, like." Everybody, nobody ever said to me, "Oh, you look good together." Like, no, like he was a fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing with him? Like, why are you with him? And I could never give a reason as to why I was with him. Like, Vito, Vito. The name is similar, but they're not the same person. But it was the same characteristics. Whatever, black magic works, and it makes you don't know what's going on. You don't see things for what it is, and it takes time. Black magic ruins people's lives. That's what it does. It ruins people's lives. You waste a lot of time. Ruining people's lives and money. Oh my god, the fucking money. But it's like, you know what? You could lose it and you could get it right back. I could lose it and I could get it right back. Like, and I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna always be alright, because you always have to keep pushing forward. It doesn't matter like what you go through in life. It's just always keep pushing forward. It's like they're mad noisy now, because now the teenagers are home, and I'm like, oh, just cut it short. I'll probably talk about another issue, work, but I don't work. I work for myself. Lead with Love Inc. Lead with Love Inc. is a nonprofit organization. It's titled for entertainment because I am on YouTube. I create content. I trademarked it, and it's for content. Content. Lead with Love. I own Lead with Love, the words, and I'm a content creator. So it's like for entertainment purposes, so I can use Lead with Love Inc. Like, what is Lead with Love Inc.? Lead with Love Inc. is, I want everyone to love yourself, because people will come into your life and they'll do everything to destroy your life, or to make you not love anymore, and it's like, throughout all of the things in life, is like all the heartbreak and all the bullshit, all the he's gay, and oh my god, it is all of that. And it's like, you know what, I love myself. I'm not mad. Life goes on. And it's like, and love, it's like, I just leave with love. It's like, I will never be mad at what happened. I can't be mad at the magic. I just know that it happened. I know that it happened, and I know who did the work. And it's just like, we will never be friends. We will never be friends. Ever. Ever be friends. We will never be friends. We was never cool. You fucking hated me all these years, and you fucking hated me and played in my face all these fucking years. And I'm just like, it's fine. Life goes on, and I can love. Like, I'm not an evil, mean person. Like, I'm a loving, caring, giving person, forgiving person. I can forgive, but I don't fuck with you. That's the fucking difference. Like, I forgive you, but we will never be friends, and I don't fuck with you, and I don't want you around me. That's that. But lead with love. No matter what happens, no matter who is doing the work, stay positive, vibe high, grow, heal, evolve from things. Be a better person. Do good deeds. Don't be mean like these people, malicious like these people. Don't hate like these people hate, and don't try to be like them either, because they're miserable. They are miserable in their real life, and they sit here and they lie and play in your face. I'm gonna be 45 in November, and they still playing games like we in fucking college and high school. I'm like, yo, like, so much has happened, and it's like, how can you have the mindset of a child still? It's crazy to me. It's like, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. But whatever. Leave it love. Leave it love. Stay positive. Vibe high. And thank you for watching. Thank you, the new subscribers. Everyone is liking that video from quarantine because we were quarantined years ago, but times change. But the video is just it was funny to me. That's why I shared it, because I was like, look at her. Like, she's on her laptop and then she's just like pretending that she's ready, and she's sitting there chilling with all her shit on the table, and I don't know. I just thought it was funny, so I shared it. And then I'm glad that other people have the same kind of humor, or they have their own experiences, and I'm glad about it. I'm just glad that I wasn't alone, like laughing, laughing at the video. I watched the video so many times because I'm like, it's so funny and relatable. Always leave it love. Bye.